Good evening, everybody. After a whole day with beautiful sessions about image, roboting, farmers, app, and many more, finally we have come to Mithas Zindagi Ki. We are Sweetener people, and my company is Sweetener India. We started our business. Before starting, telling about our business, let me introduce myself. I am a nutritionist and worked with corporates for 11 years in product development, designing, and marketing. In 2010, we started our own business, and we started with one company with import of one sweetener in 2010. After 2010 till 2018, we became a strategic partner for many companies, many global companies, and today we are the largest sweetener company of India. We hold about 56% sweetener share of India, and we supply our sweeteners to almost 4,500 companies in India. In 2010, we became the exclusive strategic sales partner for JK Sucralose Incorporations, which is the largest sucralose manufacturing company of the world. In 2012, Hoa Sweet, 2013, Singh Stevia, which is also the largest stevia growing company of the world. In 2014, we became the strategic partner for BLB Erythritol, which is the largest erythritol manufacturing company of the world. In 2015, we became the exclusive strategic partner for Hayat Aspartame, which is the largest and only aspartame company of Europe and US. Then we became the exclusive strategic partner for Fuso Japan. And in 2017, while working with these sweeteners for 6-7 years, and while working with 4,000 companies of India in food, pharma, dairy, bakery, and beverages, we started development of the sugar freedom. Sugar freedom is a tabletop sweetener which started developing in 2017, and in 2018, 45 days back, we have launched this product. Before going on to the product and innovation, I would like to share something about sweeteners. So it took 7 years for me to understand the sweeteners, though I am a nutritionist. So what the sweetener exactly is? People are sometimes confused that the sugar is known with many names. So people are confused whether cane sugar, and accept the cane sugar, whether this is useful or not useful, or whether this comes into the sugar category or non-sugar category. So let me define it a little bit. Sweeteners are divided into two categories. One is nutritive sweetener, another is non-nutritive sweeteners. So the sweeteners which contribute calories to our body and which assimilate to the body, whether it is hollow calorie or it is useful calorie, those comes into the category of sugar. The sweeteners which doesn't contribute any calorie, whether the calorie is there in the sweetener or not, it is not assimilated into the body, that comes into the category of non-nutritive sweeteners as per FDA. So non-nutritive sweeteners are again, we can divide into two categories, like high-intensity sweeteners and bulk sweeteners. 6 sweeteners are globally permitted as high-intensity sweeteners, and bulk sweeteners are 4 or 5 bulk sweeteners are usually used throughout the globe, though there are 9 bulk sweeteners. Contributing to, if we see the sugar throughout the world is the largest sweetener consumed throughout the globe. 82% sugar is consumed throughout the globe, and only 18% sweeteners are used till date. And in these 18%, 9% is high intensity sweetener and 9% is bulk sweetener. In India, if I go to the India sweetener market, out of the total 185 million metric ton sugar production last year, 2017, 29.4 million metric ton was produced in India. And if I say non-nutritive sweeteners, less than 1% is consumed in India in the form of non-nutritive sweeteners. Here are some figures I have elaborated how much sweetener India contributes to Indian market in terms of high intensity sweeteners. There are 5 sweeteners: aspartame, sucralose, neotame, stevia, ASK, and we hold about from 42 to 60% market share in each categories. Sweetener consumption in India is very, very low. It is less than 1%. When I started the business in 2010, it was estimated that India has a very big population, and the diabetic peoples are in large number. That time, when we started the business, the diabetics were around 54 million peoples were diabetic. So it was estimated that the consumption of the non-nutritive sweeteners, which is known as sugar substitute, will go high, but it has never happened like that. It is still 1%, less than 1%. I have just earmarked a few figures of the market. In the beverages market, less than 1% or 2% is only sweeteners used. In the ice cream, it is less than 2%, 1 to 1.5% only. Now, why I have taken my session into 3 steps. 1, about Sweetener India. 2nd, knowing about sweetener. And 3rd, what are the trends? Why the sweeteners are important in our daily life. And the title of my session is also Mithas Zindagi Ki. Obesity and diabetes is obesity and diabetes is spreading like an epidemic in India, from 35 million people to 54 million people in 2016, and now in 2017 it has come to around 72 million people are diabetic, which was estimated to be in 2020. So 3 years back, three years early, we have achieved that target of 72 million people diabetic. So WHO has recommended a guideline for the sugar consumption, that is 25 grams sugar per day. Sugar taxes is also imposed globally, which is around 20%. Why WHO has recommended this guideline of 25 grams sugar per day, and why this sugar tax has been imposed? The reason is WHO wants the consumption of sugar should be low. It enhances the chances of diabetes, and in case of diabetes, sugar is not recommended. So they have enforced sugar tax globally. Sugar tax is now imposed on 28 countries. And this sugar tax has been imposed with the reason that when the sugar tax is there, the consumption of the product cost will be high, and the consumption of that product will be low. And this has impacted also. In many countries, the consumption of beverages, which contains large amount of sugars, has gone down from 6% to 8%. So WHO, the reason for this this sugar tax is they want to create the fund to treat the peoples who are diabetic, or they want to use these funds for the diabetics. So this is about diabetics, health, and sweetness. How we started this sugar freedom? We are working with the sweeteners since past 8, 9, 10 years. And during this time, I got opportunity to meet many companies and to see many products throughout the globe. I traveled 32 countries and I saw many products. The products were basically tabletop sweeteners, which are used in daily use, like sachet, tablet, and all. So throughout the globe, I saw only 3 kinds of products. If I go into the history of the tabletop sweetener, in 1879, the first tabletop sweetener was invented in sachet or in powder form. That was a saccharine product. And in 1965, then another tabletop sweetener was developed by NutraSweet, who is the manufacturer of aspartame. They developed again the product in sachet and in tablet form. In 1976, Tate & Lyle started production of sucralose, and they started again the tabletop sweetener in powder, tablet, and sachet form. So 45 years back, this product was invented in this form. So I thought that this time, 2018, 2019, 2020, the generation is not that of 45 years back. The generation now is more travel friendly. They need some, user-friendly product, the product which can be used anywhere, anytime, products. So we started working on a different, we started thinking on a product, what kind of product we can offer to the consumer. And suddenly, the spray, came in our mind, and we started working on that. We started working on this in 2017. Then making of that product was really a challenge, because the product needs to spray the exact amount of 1 spoon in 1 spray. So the length of this pipe, the quantum of the volume of the fluid, and the vapors which comes out, those exactly should amount to one spoon of sugar. So we exercised many times for a year, and then how to present that in which kind of spray. So pocket friendly spray we found somewhere in Paris. I found in this perfume. So we just bought that bottle, and then we started working on that. And we started, we made that product 6 months back. We started test marketing of the product, trials, feedbacks, and then study, then getting, test certificates of the product. And finally, 45 days back, we launched this product. We got a very, overwhelming response. Around 5 lakh bottles we have sold in past 45 days, and people are liking it very much. So this is sugar freedom. We have come up with the idea first time in the world. We shared this idea with our friends in many countries, and we started export of the product also. We have exported this product in 30 days to 4 countries: Belgium, France, Germany, and Netherlands. And many more countries we will export it very soon. We have got inquiry for this product from 17 countries. This product is user-friendly. This is in pocket form. You can spray it anywhere, anytime. You can keep into the pocket, and wherever you can use. Like when we are traveling, we found sometime people are asking, 2 cup chai dena, 2 फीकी, 1 फीकी, 1 मीठी. So now that is not possible. You can enjoy, even if you are diabetic or health friendly or fitness freak, you can enjoy your tea or coffee or anything without sugar and without calories. This sugar freedom we have introduced in two versions. One with stevia, which is known as natural sweetener, and this stevia aftertaste is little bitter. So when we developed this product in our factory, there was a challenge that the product taste should not be bitter. So we consulted many companies like Singh stevia, which is the largest stevia growing company of the world, and they said that bitter taste cannot be removed. It can be debitterized, but it cannot be debitterized 100%. The process was, if we take one isolated vessel and we steam it and we pack it within 1 hour of time in the pipeline, only then the debitterization can help. So we did this exercise. This exercise nobody has so far done, because the other companies which were making these products, those were in powder, tablet or sachet form, and they were using maltodextrin or dextrose in that, which is again a name of sugar only. So those sweeteners are not the real sweeteners, not the real tabletop sweeteners. And this exercise was not done by anybody else. So we did this with some written literature, and we could succeed in that. And now our sugar freedom Sprevia is 100% debitterized stevia product. And another product we have made is sugar freedom sweet spray, which is made with sucralose, which is known as the most popular sweetener of the world. Again, this is the same thing. This is pocket friendly, health friendly. Why we choose sugar freedom? I have already told that this product doesn't contain any form of sugar, no dextrose, maltodextrin or anything. So this is 100%, you can get freedom from sugar 100%. Thank you very much. At the end, I would like to say, sweetness of life doesn't come from sugar. इसीलिए बनाए रखें मिठास जिंदगी की अनमोल पलों के साथ. Thank you. If you want to ask anything about the product or anything about the process, you're most welcome.